science fiction dreams the dream, and then real science catches up. We think of things that are cool, and then we try to go out and do them.
So I think one of the biggest things that we do at NASA and as human beings in general is we are pushing boundaries. We're looking to sort of go beyond what's capable right now. And I think that's something that's common not only to what we're doing at NASA, but to science fiction. In my line of work with the James Webb Space Telescope, one of the really cool things we hope to be able to do with that is to take that next step in searching for life in the universe. So that's, a common theme throughout science fiction, and I think one of the most important things that we're doing right now at NASA.
Seeing all these people that are really excited about pop culture, but also science and science fiction. Seeing kids being inspired, that is very exciting, because this is the next generation of explorers.
I mean, I think I took the seeking out new life part a little too seriously and ended up in a career. Actually, I mean, what drew me to Trek, I think in the beginning, was really the personal thing, and I ultimately thought that being part of NASA was one of the best ways to make that kind of future a reality. I really do believe at some level what we try to do here through the space program is a way to make humankind a little better, and also a way for us to reflect on ourselves, which ultimately the show was really about reflecting on what it means to be human. And I think that's what we kind of do every day with NASA, is understanding our own planet, understanding our context in the universe and the solar system, and so yeah, very very logical step for me from watching the show to ending up in this career.
Science fiction has totally inspired me. As a little girl, the movie Contact was, and still is, my favorite movie of all time. Jodie Foster was an incredible character that inspired me to actually go into space. I have always wanted to find life on other planets, and now I get to work on Mars 2020, which is the first steps in finding life on Mars. We're going to be looking for biosignatures on the planet, and it's hard to believe that a movie like that and a person like Jodie Foster in that movie could have inspired me to get to where I am today.
Well, this is my first time at Comic-Con, and I'm super excited to be here, just to see these huge crowds and to be a part of this experience. Of course, I'm a big fan of science fiction movies, and to see all of that represented here is very exciting. But really to see the excitement of the kids that are here as well, and the possibility that some of these kids are going to be our next generation of explorers, scientists, and engineers.
All of us as sort of a bridge to the next generation. So whether it's Chell on the space station and understanding what's necessary for humans to travel greater distances, or in the case of Becca and I to build rovers that both help us understand Mars, but also to lead to eventually humans traveling there. It's a really great sentiment and a really wonderful part of why I think working at a place like NASA is so important. It just makes us feel like we're able to contribute to something that is much bigger than ourselves.
We're inspired by science fiction, reading books, watching movies. We had to play with figures back then. We didn't have handheld computers to play on. But that's what inspired us to pursue this path, to be a part of this amazing thing, stuff going on in space. And so any way that we can capture young imaginations to be a part of what we do, like Don said, we would love for kids in the audience today to come and take our jobs. Every time that I have the opportunity, I think every time that we have the opportunity to talk, especially with young kids, we recognize that we may be talking with the next person that, the person that designs the rocket that gets us to Mars, or the person that actually sets foot on Mars.